Good day to you all. Good day. Hope all is well with you. This is Courtney Hughes in this channel where we talk about how we want to find our truest selves, reach our fullest potential, and help others do the same. So I appreciate y'all being with me today. Recently, I've been trying to, and actually I've been doing, is taking my health seriously. I've been doing this really like a year ago or so. I've been off and on as far as like taking a holistic, healthier approach to my health. Now we usually talk about personal development on the channel or just about being the best version of ourselves. But I also want to talk about health and our health because I believe truly that our health is our true wealth. I also believe that how will we even be able to grow or get better if our health aspect of our lives are not in a good alignment. Like our body has to be feeling good, it has to look good for ourselves, of course, for our own perception. But obviously, you know when you're feeling bad, you know when you're not as healthy. And so your thoughts and your mind and that gut feeling that you try to trust, you may not be able to trust it due to the fact that it's very unhealthy. So that's part of the reason why I wanted to get into this video talking about what do I eat, how I went from eating from trash or eating oodles and noodles, crackers, hot fries, Cheetos all the time to starting to juice more and have a whole blender and a smoothie blender or even a juicer. I never would have thought in my lifetime I would have had one. But I started to work towards it because I want to have a more plant-based lifestyle. And so we're going to talk about that today. Some of my experiences with eating more healthy is really been helping me become a better version of myself. It's really helped me have a clearer mind and be able to be in front of a camera and be in front of a camera or audience to where I can speak more confidently about whatever topics I'm talking about, or just when I'm out and about enjoying life or experiencing life. It helps me look at the world in a more clear aspect and be my truest self in every situation, so I won't have to be something else other than what I am. And so understand that this video, it won't necessarily be about how you're gonna get super ripped or you're gonna be a bodybuilder or anything like that. But this, I think, before you can even build muscle in terms of like going out and exercise and working out and stuff like that, you have to be putting the right nutrition in your body. You have to be putting the right, you have to be going into it the right way. And so eat before or even after eating or working out or something like that. So I understand that it has to start with what you eat before you can even start building that muscle. Because like how can you build that muscle off of unhealthy habits or unhealthy foods? So first things first, I want to take you along my journey, basically like what I used to eat growing up. So in a typical, Black household in America, for me, we usually just ate soul food, like, fried chicken, fries, collard greens, neck bones, pork chops, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, yams, all that, you name it. We basically had it all. And so ideally, like usually my mom or my grandma would make mostly of the soul food as far as within my adolescence. But yeah, that was really much it. And me personally, I'm a skinny guy, but at the same time, I can eat. Like I'll eat. And how I think about that now, I don't think about it the same way I just said that, because like I can't and I really won't eat much of soul food anymore just due to how it's just made me unhealthy and people around me. Like my family, like going through health issues and health crisis. Even my grandmother, like she passed away when she was like 61 and I was in like the 5th grade. I was like 10 years old. She had a blood clot, like a brain aneurysm. It may have been due to stress. It may have been also due to environmental. May have also been due to the food she was eating and feeding me and my brothers and sisters. And so that really took a toll on me as far as making sure that my health is my wealth. And we'll get into that a little further in the video. Pretty much I've been the same size really my entire like childhood or whatever. But there was some nights where we didn't really have much to eat. Like there was times where we just, couldn't really afford it. And so we would really eat like, dollar menu meals or noodles, ramen noodles, hot fries, hot Cheetos, crackers and cheese. Like I would just eat whatever was in the cabinet that we had left. So it was times like that where we didn't have sufficient, meals every single day. But all in all of it was all processed. All of it was not organic or grown from the ground. We was always getting it off the shelf. So that really put a toll on my mental, probably my decision making in high school and middle school and elementary school, and just how my mood was my entire life. And during COVID, like 2019, 2020, 2021, like that era, it was crazy for me because like I was at home and I would DoorDash so much food. And this fast forward from my adolescence, like I would DoorDash so much food. It was so like, or Uber so much food. It was so unhealthy, man. Like breakfast, I would eat like a whole thing of like, I have a whole bag like sent to my home from McDonald's. Or like in the middle of the night, I'd be craving, so I get a big like thing of cookies or something like that. Like it was so unhealthy, man. And luckily, I didn't gain any weight or anything like my metabolism is very high. I wonder why. But like everything just flushes right out of me somehow, somewhere. But it did make me feel unhealthy. Like I don't feel stronger. I felt weak. But yeah, I would DoorDash so much. It was so unhealthy, man. And I don't recommend it. And I would basically just be sitting in bed, eating food, eating McDonald's, rallies, all that. And just sitting in my bed, just scrolling through social media, wasting so much time where I could be making videos like this, sharing some experiences about my life and just personal development. But again, fast forward like a couple years ago, over a year ago, I started to like expose myself to a holistic approach of eating or just healing my body, which is eating like fruits, vegetables, herbs, having herbs in my diet, nuts and seeds, stuff like that. And shout out to Dr. Bobby Price. He's a YouTuber. He's also like a detox specialist as far as taking a holistic approach to healing your body and being the best version of yourselves. And I can't agree any more, or any less, because like you want to tackle your health, your wealth, your love, and your happiness. And health is where it starts, man. You won't be able to do anything you want to do in this life unless you start there. So what did I start doing? Really, I started doing a plant-based, like herbal, like detox. It was also Dr. Bobby Price's like 30-day herbal detox. I attempted to do it. It was a journey, man. I lost like in the first couple of days 10 pounds of waste, because it's not really your pounds, because we usually have like about 10 to 20 pounds of waste in our body. So I lost like 10 pounds of waste, man, quickly. So I got a little skinny. I was like, wow. But it was very eye-opening that how much, food waste that doesn't really get digested due to it not being the healthiest for us. And so that was one of the things I started doing. And then I started implementing like fruits, vegetables within it. I can't even lie, like I didn't fully succeed through it, like because I started back eating fast food and stuff like that. But I'm glad I did expose myself to it, because I'm even better now. Like I started doing a better, or having a better approach to what foods I choose. And I save so much more money eating a very holistic plant-based lifestyle. It also taught me like what foods I'm addicted to. Like when they say the freaks come out at night, it's true. Like them parasites, they come out at night. And so it puts you in this position to where you feel like, man, I gotta go get some candy, or I gotta go get some sweets, or I gotta go get whatever I love eating or craving that is unhealthy for me. And so I started to realize that, and how much it could put a toll on my body. It could put a toll on my mind, my spirit, and how I wake up the next morning with a headache because I ate so bad late at night. So I took all of that into account. Now, like I said, this video is not the typical approach that I would usually have or do as far as with like personal development and motivation and stuff like that. But all in all, this motivates me to even go even harder in everything that I do in my life. Like, this is just a stepping stone. Like, okay, I know what to eat. I know how to eat. I want to start growing my own food soon. And this is also just setting me up for the future. You know what I mean? Like, setting me up for my future endeavors. Like, I'll make more decisions when my mind is clear, when I'm more healthy. And then I'll save more money. I'll have more money to use to invest into myself, into my communities, into you guys, you know, my tribe, my community as well. You guys are part of my community. So it just really gave me a stepping stone to be more great, really. So one thing I also started to do within like going a plant-based lifestyle and stuff like that was like intermittent fasting, eating at a certain time period, like between like 12 p.m. like my time to like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. That has really helped me because it helps my body cleanse itself, detoxify itself, rebuild itself, and just heal, really, just heal itself. And so, like, you know, waking up, I just usually just drink like spring water, and then I extend that fast for like an extra 5 hours, so I don't start eating until 12 p.m. And then I don't eat about like, you know, a couple hours before I go to bed. So it helps my mind be clear. It helps me sleep better, so my body won't be working while I'm sleeping at night. And yeah, it just sets me up for each and every day to experience my days to the fullest and cherish every moment. We have to understand that our body is our physical like vehicle in this human experience. Just like this vehicle that I'm sitting in right now, like you have to make sure that check engine light is off. You have to make sure that the oil is changed, everything like that. Everything is up to par so that it functions the way it's supposed to very smoothly. So I took that into account. So why did I start to look into like having a better approach to my health? I started to realize that life is already difficult, and what will make it even more difficult is that I'm not equipped or ready for those obstacles to approach or whenever they come about. And so the way I can have a step, you know, ahead of the game is having my wealth in the right, you know, situation. I want to have my health in the right state. I want to be, you know, the highest version of myself. And part of that is being more healthy. It can't just be my mind. My mind can't think clear in this physical body if it's not healthy. Also, like my why, like part of my why is that I want to be here for my family, my future, you know, kids, grandkids and stuff like that. I want to build that foundation for them, because especially people in the Black community, in the African American community, especially, we are already put in toxic environments, having toxic mindsets, and doing toxic things. And so I had to detox myself away from a lot of those things, environmental wise. And then also your health plays a huge role as well. I'm tired of eating like hot Cheetos, hot fries, noodles, little candies and stuff like that. It's not a good feeling. Like, it keeps your body congested, all the mucus and all that. Like, it keeps you in a state to where you can't, you like, think clearly. And I've always been a person, an advocate for being able to think for yourself. So, and having the ability to think for yourself. And so what will stop that is how you eat. Like, if you eat unhealthy, like your food or your toxic foods will start to think for you. So that's part of the reason why I'm trying to take a more holistic approach to my health in this life. And life is also ideally what you make it. So if you start to work hard, you start to eat better, live better, do more things that are serving you and your purpose, you'll start to, get more and more out of this life and this human experience than many people have ever did in this lifetime. So I ask all of you, I recommend to all of you to just take a more healthy or more holistic approach to your health, because your health is truly your wealth and is truly part of your growth as a person, as a, leader, as a server in this world. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know whatever you got out of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All love.